Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to an exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland, off you to a 1v1 on Faymonville Approach. In the northwest, it is Ares fighting here with the fun of 9th Parachute Infantry Regiment. As though while the 82nd Airborne was the only airborne division, there were a variety of smaller independent regiments. So, little fun fact there. In the east, it's Havoc fighting here for the German Army, Deutschland. Here with the Kampfgruppe. Meyer here, assembled from elements of the 55th Infantry Division and a nearby Italian Coastal Defence Division. Straight into Coastal here, and of course Airborne for Ares. Going not only for a triple Airborne opening here with the Weapon Support Centres, a triple Pathfinder, so a slight deviation here from the usual, if you will. So we are off to the races here. Have, of course, with the slightly faster coastal troops here to get something out a bit faster. Again, trying to match the sheer speed of the Pathfinders and the, rapidity they can, move forwards and grab good chunks of the map. So, we'll see here how things end up going. South side here, Pioneers stealing forwards. Pathfinders grabbing the fuel point here. Grenadiers flying up for Havoc. Still, of course, wants some stout German infantry to withstand the Allied onslaught, as Ares keeps sending his Pathfinders across the map here. 30 cal there right around the corner, and there we go. Standing at the ready. First shots fired here up north, Pathfinders by the Pioneers. Havoc here tries to put in some good work there for defending. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous and wonderful support, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking. And again, big thanks to 3rd Legion, Best Legion for supporting the Propagandacast on Patreon by pledging theirs. Thumbs up to you. Pathfinders with the Coastal Service here. Kakana bolt action rifles with the Pathfinders. 30 cal there for Ares. So that's probably why by Ares they only went for 3 Pathfinders. Who wanted to feel more 30 cals out and a bit faster here versus Havoc. And I'd say part of that is just the sheer topography of the map. It's much more suited for just getting a lot more machine guns on due to being compact, having a lot of bottlenecked terrain features. It becomes very good for machine guns, and particularly the American one, which again has a lot of bonuses. That makes it especially good on a map like this, as again it has that 30% direct damage reduction bonus as soon as it's set up, and then of course can combine with other bonuses that become even more tough to deal with. So Pathfinder taking loss with the Pioneers, Havoc going in hard for Das Vaterland. About to lose his Pioneers, that probably wants to get them out of there. Unless he's planning to have some Grenadiers nearby to merge with them, I feel like Havoc here is pushing his luck a bit much. I think Havoc realizes he was just pushing his luck, then just pulls them out. Meanwhile, Infantry support center here for Ares. Seemingly again becoming more standard again. Mechanized definitely has some popularity, but I think for a lot of US players, they just want those cheaper reinforcements because again, you're going for a lot of Pathfinders, all the other stuff again. Infantry support center, of course, still remains by far the uncontested king of just really good things to have. You can, of course, still get out the M16s, just not as fast, and clearly that's the more priority, Luftwaffe coming for Havoc, so lighter tier 1 here. Not going to stick around too long then with the heavier tier 1, as we've seen some players do. Instead, Havoc rushes ahead there towards the next tier, maybe get some Jaegers, some 2-1s out here to try and, hit back at Ares and all of his Pathfinders here with the final 9th Parachute Infantry Regiment. Which, if I actually remember correctly, and my memory might be a bit fuzzy here, it actually was trained by the British, even was supposed to have, the Red Berets because of that, but they never arrived in time. And as an additional fun fact, they actually sort of applied some crude camouflage patterns to the uniforms, in that sense, emulate the British ones. So there's a little bit of a fun fact there. Pioneers closing in, the Pathfinders push back here. 30 cal defend the center there against German assaults. Getting some damage in. These here, the Italians with the heavy cover, and the cover bonus can actually beat it here as it is out in the open. Mortars out for Havoc. The Granatenwerfer 34. He does have the support of the Luftwaffe company up there, but Light's going to go for 2-1 here, maybe. And of course, he wants that mortar to blast those machine guns. And there you go, Ares with the first paratrooper squad here inbound, Captain getting the Pioneers. Captain there already feeling the heat here, the blast waves of the Granatenwerfer. Further south, here, troops are busy. Paratroopers dropping in there. M1 carbines at the ready. Pathfinders to the Italians here. Pioneers about to get well, Coach there if they're not careful. And we can soon go for a 2-to-1 here, and again, I feel like that's what he's going to go for. Yes, indeed. Me and my captain going for the mortar crew there, immediately dropping Ludwig there. Like a sack of stale pretzels. Mortar there dealing with the machine gun team there. Doing some damage, but again, one of those advantages of this bonus is it also means they become harder to counter with German mortars. And can actually, you know, survive a bit longer before they have to retreat. But also, like, and again, can survive mistakes more than. 2-to-1 almost done here, though, for Havoc and for Deutschland. Draft grenade here, but that completely whiffed here. Further south, American paratroopers and Pathfinders breaching into the south side here as the men of the Kampfgruppe have been forced to withdraw here. Back here, he's in heavy need of some healing, honestly. Like, he's got so much infantry that is very low and healthy. I mean, one option, of course, is trying to transfer out some of the units here for Jaegers, but I'm not entirely sure Havoc wants to do that. 2-to-1 dashing against the Pathfinders. Bazooka teams here for areas to, of course, deal with the German motorized men is there. We got the 30 cal there. Shredding out there with the 2-to-1. And it did actually, like, yeah, with the cover bonus and setup, they'd actually end up taking less damage than the armored car that was, you know, shooting at it. Like, the armored cars, they take more damage, I think, they're actually. I mean, again, very short moment in time, there may be a longer run, it would not have been out like that, but at least to me, they looked like the bloody machine gun was just in the open bar, just with all its bonuses, somehow taking less damage than the armored car was taking from it. Anyways, Captain charging in there. Mortars blasting away here. Then he's about to get wiped out here in the south. 2-to-1, of course, they need repairs. Trying to push for that southern fuel point again, looking to sneak around his opponent's resource supply. Always good, of course, there. I think Havoc really badly wants some fuel and healing. And also some fuel, obviously. Who doesn't want fuel in company heroes? But I think in particular, also because he's got, you know, at least a couple of coastal service squads, a medic bunker is going to be an extra good choice here. Up north, American forces hitting in mines. Cut-off point also being hit here. Just areas again with a slightly larger force in just in terms of pure unit numbers. Just pressuring here, Havoc across several points. Cut-off point ceased. Mortar withdrawing a bit. Then we got the 2-to-1 rushing in. Capturing the caps and then forcing away. Pathfinders, there's the coastal service. And there you go. Armored car going for the Pathfinders, supporting the Pioneers in the fight for the northern fuel point. And there you go. More paratroopers here for Ares. He could, of course, drop in or anti-tank guns, but he's clearly not in a rush for it here. The primary threat remains infantry. He's got bazookas. He can go for more bazookas if he needs at least to deal with the 2-to-1. So, I mean, Ares is clearly not feeling too threatened by it for now, though, of course, it's not something you just ignore either. Black 30 for Havoc. Bring in some bigger guns here to deal with those army cannon. Your guns, Yankees, are coming at us for some machine gewehren. They're ours, machine gewehren. Apparently, High Command doesn't think so very good, at least Company Command doesn't. But I don't know. Keeps talking about Canadians or something. I don't understand. And return push back here by the paratroopers. Got the bunker up there. Crucial, I think, there for Havoc. And there you go. 2-to-1 spotted by the Flak 30 moving southwards here. Italians holding up inside the house here. An upgrade. Oh, he's going upgrades, but he's not going for the bazookas. So that's definitely a bit of luck there for the armored car, though less so for the Italians. And there you go. Flak 30 running against the paratrooper squad there. Mortifying the paratroopers there. Up north here, Pioneers. There's the bazooka team captain. Big push there again. He's like handling several higher engagements here. The Flak 30 is definitely meaning that Havoc in the south should win this comfortably. Unless, of course, a big flank appears here, but there isn't, at least from what I can tell. So, a lot of back and forth here, but so far, Havoc is on the back foot here as Ares keeps up with his attacks, relentlessly pursuing Havoc's every weakness here.
Enemy movement near victory point.
He's north side there, we got the officers' quarters for the Luftwaffe company out of Havoc. Pathfinders double up here, 30 cal supporting that approach here. I'd say Havoc's chance of winning this one are very slim. Bring up the flak 30, the mortar assist here. Grenades off. Could deploy a smoke screen here. That's probably his best chance of not so much winning it, but not losing it. But he ends up just bombarding there. 2-2-1 fixed up here. Medic bunkers almost under for Havoc. And Deutschland. Up north mines there. Definitely an impact on areas who has so far refused to go for engineers and minesweepers.
Sector lost. No contact.
And we got the tank depot there for areas. Minesweepers. If God wanted us to sweep for mines, he would have given us minesweepers on our hands. Charge. I think the captain's gone a bit funny again. Characters are pushing stuff against the coastal service. Mortar there is deployed but exploded. Might soon explodes. Characters are going for the Italian coastal serve. Left to fend for their own. Their only real support being the mortar, but that's not going to be fast enough to really halt the onslaught. There we got Jaegers out for Havoc. Looks like he transferred out one of his coastal reserve squad for that Jaeger squad, actually. So apparently you're not supposed to be able to transfer them out. That's apparently a bug.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
Fun
point.
fact there. More 30 cals there for Ares and the forces of democracy.
Point has fallen into enemy control.
509th Parachute Regiment. More recon packages there for Ares Pathfinders. Tank depots almost done. And with the exception of just 3 Pathfinders and 2 30 cals, I mean, Ares is otherwise, I think, largely playing a more conventional USF build, whereas Havoc is, you know, playing a bit more fast and loose here. For the most part, doing fairly well, but, you know, as we typically see again, the early game is a real struggle, and sort of around the early to mid game point there, he's sort of slowly turning around. Even then, things aren't exactly going super smooth. Got the 2-2 on the upgrade to the 2-3 there for Havoc.
Munitions point is being attacked.
And there you go, he transferred out the second Coastal Reserve Squad for another Jaeger squad. That means more G43s. The Italians getting mauled by the Americans. Much to their relief, I imagine. 30 coming to assist here. Almost at the Pathfinder squad there, but Ares displayed just enough presence of mind there to withdraw them. Well, they became a permanent part of the landscape. 30 cal, of course, is setting up quite aggressively. That one's particularly better too, so it's never going to get a wee bit tankier. North here, fighting for northern point here. Jaegers in deep trouble. Surrounded by bazooka teams and Pathfinders. More crucially, they're going to have to withdraw here. The longer Havoc, yeah, he won at a point, but still, I don't think that was quite worth the risk. Like, that was the kind of like, you know, situation like one miscalculation, one bit of, you know, luck going against him, and those Jaegers were toast. So he could go for some more infantry, could also go for the officer. We got another bunker here for Havoc, this time using the rapid building there. That one's definitely become a lot more popular in the current metagame, actually. Like, people typically didn't tend to go for it now, but it seems like one of those responses where people like to go for it just to, like, you know, have some bunkers they can throw up against the airborne are relatively fast, interestingly enough. So, go figure.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Of course, for those wondering, could the Germans throw up bunkers like that instantly? No. In fact, the closest they had was that thing they had to give to the DAC. That was kind of meant to be like an instantly popped-in bunker. Like, they dug a hole, then tossed that into it. So technically, it could have been there instead of this. Fun fact. And it seems to go for the Jaegers again, low on health. Havoc really pushing his luck here, but at the same time, he can't afford to be comfortable on and just take it slow here versus Ares, so it's not easy either way. But he can upgrade it now here, guessing a machine gun bunker, though he could also plan a pack bunker. It's hard to say. Of course, there's also the floor right now, which of course is already here. Ares knows where it is, so like one paratroop squad flanking with a satchel charge could knock it out unless it gets bulwarked.
They pushed us off a sector.
2-1, or 2-3 there, Veteran 2 pulling in here. Get to see Havoc is now taking the areas in terms of inflicting casualties. And there you go, Ace 2-2-3. It'd be nice to see the third kill taken out. Wow. That's actually pretty good here from, but we do get some white frost from the Bazooka team with the Flak 30, burning up the gun crew there. And the south there, Havoc Seekers and Pioneers. Havoc definitely starting to get more control of the situation, but this may be just a temporary respite,
Must act.
because Ares is of course about to unleash the Armored Storm here upon Havoc.
A victory point has fallen into enemy
Apparently the machine gun just got destroyed there. I think he used the bazooka to finish it off, so Havoc of course couldn't get the machine gun. And there you go. Bunker didn't even get upgraded, so of course Ares is going to run up and toss a satchel charge at it. That's... oh, maybe with the Bulwark upgrade it won't get knocked out. Narrowly somehow survived that.
German tank finished and ready.
Much imagine the annoyance of the... oh, they finish off with a grenade.
Alarms! They're closing in! Enemy infantry!
One of our munitions points is being
So,
neutralized.
that definitely just ends up being 150 manpower just kind of tossed into the wind there for Havoc. Unfortunate for him, but of course fortunate for Ares.
Hold bomb! Hit the tank!
Enemy activity near our munitions
Look,
point.
Sherman is out here for Ares, and the force of democracy railing head here, charging and engaging the 223, which can survive a few more hits thanks to that veteran 3 bonus. That shot didn't do too much there. Very lucky for Havoc.
Damn it! Territory sector claimed by the
But right now, Havoc does have a bit of a problem, which is he has no way of really stopping that Sherman. Like, he can't even like upgrade this one, the Panzer Boost, because it's an upgrade to the 223. Of course, he does have the Panzer Company and can go for the Panther 4, and I kind of missed that because he'll cut up on other things. But you know, that will help. And of course, he could also maybe consider some Starstorm. We'll have to see what Havoc actually does. I mean, another option, of course, would be to equip the Jaegers with Panzer Shreks. In fact, he already has one squad upgraded there with the Raketen Panzer Buchse 54.
engineers on the
It's
field.
obviously not all bad here for Havoc. It's also not all smooth sailing. Pirates without trouble here with the Grenadiers, the Jaegers, the 223 they're joining in. Triple cap here from Ares on Havoc. Things are once more starting to spiral out of control here for Havoc and the German army. The comfortable eye there, finding control slip beyond their grasp at several points here. Good thing going for the 30 cal. Mortars joining in here. And there goes Star Troop position, meaning actually takes more damage. Throughout the south here, point ceased. Panzer IV ramming here for Havoc and the German army.
Enemy movement near victory point.
North showing the track, the Pioneers could take them out here. Need to get the Pioneers before they get absolutely pulverized.
They've taken our victory point.
And the Flak 30 on the move as well here. Got the armor cast on the Panther 4 here. Ares withdrawing the Sherman. Clearly not keen on finding the Panther 4 in a one-on-one situation. Probably also at this point starting to anticipate some Panzer Shrek Jaegers if you haven't already seen them there. So he's also in that sense, I imagine, just trying to make sure he doesn't like get caught with the Panther 4 and the Panzer Shreks raining down death on his Sherman tank there. There you go, advanced logistics for cheap reinforcement here for Ares. Another bunker again here for Havoc.
Sectors is now in enemy hands.
This time a bit further up north. We'll have the extra members to upgrade it in time this time around. I'm guessing it's a machine gun bunker, though of course he does have the option of going for a pack bunker
Reports of
instead.
enemy movement near our victory point.
Understand if their Sherman's going to in to try and, shall we say, break that standoff. Beautiful repairs. And 30 cannons
Victory
engaged in
point
the
now under
Jaegers.
enemy control.
Mortar bits with the field point. A lot of action again, a lot of maneuvering. Both sides shifting their forces as swiftly as they can here. It is to know from the Ares, though, still hasn't really brought in like any significant anti-tank. Of course, he can always just drop in some he wants to. We've also got carpet bombing here. There is clearly a carpet bomber. Adding the machine gun there to the Panzer IV.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Black 30, those doing good work here for Havoc. The Flieger up there, Kanone 30.
Roger that. We won't reinforce without your word.
And Mortar spotted there. We've got Jaeger supporting. Forced out. Meanwhile, Ares can soon go for another Sherman. He could also easily go for Hellcat here. We'll have to see if he ends up deciding on. So there are plenty of paths here for Ares to pursue. For Havoc, who knows? I mean, he could go for some Starstorm, but I would also not be surprised he's going to save up for another Panther and go for that. And there you go. Ares finally popping that button, calling in some anti-tank guns from above.
Captain and his retinue have been reporting
And the captain got taken out there. Sherman engaging, avenging the fallen captain.
Fuel in and back to base.
And there you go. Havoc with that second Panzer IV. Another Panzer Command. Ooh, Pathfinder's here, about to find a path straight to hell there at the end of the Flak 30's barrel.
Get a clear field of fire.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Sherman's going to hit on the Flak 30. Panzer IV gets a shot, hot shot through the Sherman. Also, quick use of smoke there. Thumbs
Our
up
victory point.
to Aries. So about the hiccups.
All-purpose lines. There, and there.
Stay low!
North here, true to favors the Pathfinders.
Taking hits!
And there you go, smoking it out.
The sector's been overrun.
We got 225, 210. Havoc still's got a good lead in terms of just casualties inflicted, but victory points wise, the clock continues not quite to sing hymns in favour of
Enemy
Havoc.
movement near victory point.
Even fresh assault from the export of the Flak 30, launching assault here, going for the anti-tank crew. Even clear that out with the Flak 30, of course, the Panther Force can easily rush in and finish it off here. But tactically, that's actually fairly solid there, though. Close there. Had the Panther Force, I think, attacked at the same time, roughly. I think it actually managed to
Germans
fully.
are down to 200 points. Keep
200
it
points
up.
left here for Havoc up north. Palm Punch going in, 223 doing what he can.
Gone! Leave him! Pathfinder's received!
Officers' quarters up, thumbs up. Of course, getting the armored side skirts up for the Panther Force would also, I think, be an excellent upgrade there. Hellcats for Ares, the M18 Hellcat tank destroyer in the south. Pathfinders and paratroopers over the 509th defending the south point. We got the Jaegers here at the ready. Bunker again. It's upgrading to pack bunkers there. Interesting. I would have expected a machine gun bunker then a pack bunker. That feels more like pack bunker territory, but then again, he probably wants multiple pack bunkers, just trying to shut down any armored support here out of areas. Which of course, considering he's gone airborne, he's not gonna have a lot of artillery, though of course he could potentially have carpet bombing.
We have a Hellcat reporting for duty.
Let's see if that works out here. Hellcat has arrived though. And there you go, it is an anti-tank bunker there for Havoc. More pack bunkers out. North side continues to see a bit more activity. South side has sort of almost been forgotten. There you go. House knocked down. In the center, Jaegers as the Pathfinders. Assault continues up north here. Mines exploding. Paratroop assault. They're halted. Jaegers, Pioneers stand their ground. And of course, the clever thing here is the Jaegers kind of cover the north flanks. The Hellcats can't easily swing through there. And they can't take a southern swing because that's where the pack bunkers are. Ooh, grenade off it. Nicely thrown there. That does mean the Panzer's north flank is a bit more open here. At the same time, Ares with his Hellcat already damaged isn't probably not thinking about exploiting that anytime soon. Further south here, American forces pushing up, exploiting Havoc's southern flank being significantly weaker. Good read there tactically by Ares. Now Havoc though deciding it's time to bring in the big boys, the Starstorpen. And there you go, Action crew getting hammered here by the Panther Force. Probably want to stop that Pack 40 bunker from firing all the time. Just a suggestion.
That's the signal. We're going in.
And there we go. Supply drops there for Ares.
Supplies are on their way. Complete. Go inside at once.
Starstorm arrived here.
Bingo fuel.
Hardened veteran infantry. Laden with guns and
Victory point is
grenades.
under attack. We must act.
You boys are here! Ready up!
Further south here, points being seized.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
Pathfinder trying heading south at sea. Gonna strike swiftly and aggressively. I think Havoc already saying something. He's just withdrawing and bring in his Panzers. Though it is worth noting, one still hasn't been repaired. I feel like that is definitely a bit risky there. And could be an opportunity for Ares here to score an easy armor kill here on Havoc. Meanwhile, he's really starting to like build up the gap here between him and Ares definitely needs to be careful about that. But then again, as long as it's not like inflicting like massive losses, like Ares isn't necessarily screwed over then, particularly again his units being a bit cheaper to enforce. And again, USF does have the ability to like just make some really big swings, and particularly with carbon bombing. So the problem is like, you know, this could very quickly drastically change. So we'll have to see what happens, obviously. But at the same time, it is none less worth noting. I mean, there's definitely a bit of a gap here, and it's only growing at the moment. Talking almost like, you know, 50 casualty difference. There you go, carbon bombing here on the bunkers up north. Got one of them, not two. Definitely not bad, but was that worth all those munitions? More crucially, could have, like, you know, done more with it, like, you know, coordinate with some more movements. I think inflict perhaps more heavier damage there to Havoc. But certainly it does send a message to Havoc, you know, build your bunkers, watch them get blown up from above. I assume that's the message he's sending. There we go, armor strike back in the Panther Force here. Still consider, of course, armored side skirts here. Second Sherman down here for Ares. Granny is trying to find that fuel point here. We got 336 for 97. Havoc also steadily closing the gap there between the two in terms of victory points. Granny is going to get wiped out. And down they go. Bit of a painful blow there to Havoc, since that was also, like, you know, a good way of getting some cheaper reinforcements on the units by merging there. That was a bit not to a deal there for Havoc. Certainly a good little kill there for Ares. Up northeast, Sherman striking, gaining the Starstorm, going for the point here as well. We'll still got the second pack bunker forming at least part of the Havoc's northern wall there. Unfortunately, couldn't get the Americans to pay for it.
A weapon has been decrewed.
Got a wipe there. Panther's going for the Sherman. Got the dancing how to work there. Hellcat's joining in. Oh, there's another bunker. Oh, and just as it finishes, he gets off the Saturn Charge grenade combo. Yikes. Another Panther 4 there for Havoc. But that's kind of like two bunkers at this point. They just end up not really doing anything except just cost a manpower. In this case, it cost a manpower and munitions without even achieving anything. So, I don't think the bunkers are quite having the side impact that Havoc is hoping for. Meanwhile, his third Panther 4 is almost done. Certainly at this point, I'd argue he'd been better off just going for armored side skirts than, you know, bunkers, at least that many bunkers. Grenade assault here having some impact, paratrooper taken out. That is helpful here for Havoc. But the Americans are still getting back map control. We got a second Hellcat here for Ares. But in terms of casualty tally, again, Havoc continues to maintain fairly like 50 casualties there as opponent. Black 30 there hanging back. Oh, cancels the Hellcat for another Sherman. And we got Havoc with even more bunkers. So still no, you know, armored side skirts. This time here, this could of course be another pack bunker. It could also be a repair bunker, honestly. Or as opposed to command bunker. But yeah, it's a repair bunker, obviously help repair. You know, he's got 3 Panthers in the field plus the armored car still, and probably work on Havoc keeping that one alive for that long. It's even got 34 inflicted losses there. That's really good for Havoc. That's some impressive, you know, unit preservation there and unit utilization. So thumbs up to Havoc. That's like effectively roughly a fifth the casualties inflicted onto Ares. That's pretty good. Maybe a sixth. That was still a good tally. Meanwhile, Ares there's definitely building up for something. I suspect what he's trying to do is like see if he can't, like, you know, suss out like the potential like good angle to like just make a big armored push with and just, you know, tear Havoc apart there. There you go, he's on the move here. Shermans, Jacksons, Yegs, they're caught in the whirlwind of steel here from the Shermans. Panda Force going to block, Flak 30 setting up here as well. Could use buttoning to like maybe hold at least up one of the Shermans. Meanwhile, Pathfinder winning cut. Being caught by the Starstropen. Putting in the 12 versus 99. Armored Sarge goes fine for Havoc, 2 thumbs up. Starstropen gaining that victory too. But they're also gaining the attention of Sherman tankers and they have to swiftly withdraw there. Armor hanging back here. Up north, victory point mixing for the paratroopers. Seeing the Panther Force northwards, they are rolling head steadily there. Got the Shermans and the Hellcat heading northwards as well. Gun here for the paratroopers, gun squad digging in nearby houses as well. 3 Panther Forces setting upon them. I think that's going to be a bit of a tougher defense to manage until, of course, the armor arrives. And the armor is following in shortly here from Ares. Got the ace. Actually, interesting note, he actually went scoping for the fees here. I would have expected more Panther tricks out of Havoc, but I suppose I can see the logic there. Although she's going up and take pair for the paratroopers. Nice ensconced there. Do of course get the Panther Force again, but the Aegis this time actually slightly making it hard here for Ares to assist. He's trying to use the time he bought, but the Aegis just, you know, kind of rendering a bit of a scare effect. It's like just clear out the paratroopers one way or the other. So a bit tougher here. Center, fresh engagement brewing up, and the south side here, point falling to the German army. Quite a bit here happening in there. Got path, paratroopers pushed out, almost getting wiped out, but fortune smiles upon Ares as his paratroopers get out, and there you go. 30 cal crew stuffed again here with heavy German fire. Flak 30 at ace level 2, thumbs up there to Havoc. Meanwhile, Jaeger's the harder work getting reinforced. I mean, he could consider like maybe a Grenadier squad more just to like again merge and keep reinforcement costs down. Or maybe that won't be too necessary. But of course, also go for Starstropen and keep casualties down by inflicting on the enemy. Ooh, Ace Pathfinder said Pioneer's about to get stuffed. There you go. Anti-tank alternate set up here. Scores a great hit on the 223. We could see the Pioneers go down here. Yes! Did Path had just one Pioneer squad. Never mind, he just lost a unit here. And point mate really like needs as many units as he can to grab points. So losing one of them that actually can does kind of hurt here. Even it might not have been directly the most important for combat itself. You know, Panther goes in a bit too hard, unsupported, a bit blind here. But somehow gets kind of away with it. It still feels very risky. Other Panther Force moving up further south. Keeps up the assault. Got the anti-tank and seizing it and turning against here. Ares could be a potentially game turner moment here for Havoc because that could do a lot of damage. Remember to use that veteran's vulnerability, but no, Sherman's on upon Ares, of course, realizing the sheer danger of this potential moment, stops that as fast as possible with his Sherman tanks. 50 points left for Havoc. The clock is ticking. Bring in the Panda 4s. Like 30 there, blasting at the reconnaissance craft. 303 versus 41. 99 versus 158. I do think Havoc probably needs to like figure out something here to like, you know, get a bit more aggressive with Ares because I think the current set of affairs where just sort of slowly beats his opponent just isn't working out for him because Ares is focusing failed map control. Oh dear! Oh dear! Bombing run here on behind the lines here. Lines hunting Havoc, taking up his other Pioneer squad. He did go for another one. His repair bunker and his 223 there. That was Stevie's there from Ares. Kind of just removing the entire rear line. There's still like a bunker left. He's going for another one. That does add a bit of a shock element here. Maybe slightly unbalancing Havoc's attention here. Starts from charging forwards. Got the 30 cal. Wiping it for who knows what time. But there you go. Panther Force chopper got Sherman's Hellcats moving in here. Starts from taking damage. They're keeping at it here. Fort Das Vaterland. They're about to get totally taken out here, but engineers. 303 was 31 here. The gap is immense.
Points is being neutralized.
And they really somehow, like, you know, just seize control here. But he seems to be trying to, like, find a good angle of attack here against Ares. Smoke is rapidly down here. Another Hellcat control done there for Ares.
Altitude recon. Wait on your word.
Another repair point going up there for Havoc. And there we go. One of the reasons repair bunker is so good at this stage is because it just means he has less to manage. So he doesn't have to, like, you know, micromanage units to repair stuff. The repair bunker just handles it all. And particularly in the late game, there's, like, already so much going on. There's a lot of, like, you know, mental weight on you. A thing like the repair bunker can just ease things a bit, like to focus on other matters. Panther going in, catching the paratroopers here. 20 points left. Havoc hanging on here by a thread. Has to commit his armor more aggressively. Can't really afford to just sit back here. He has to get active. He has to get Deutschland. In the center, paratroopers on the move here. 303 versus 15. Jaeger, Starstorm moving in. Black 30, Morton can there. Go Sherman deploying smoke to cover the point. Thumbs up there to Ares. There you go. Still can blast over the Flak 30. Got a grenade is hauled off here. Satchel charges actually at that too. Crikey. Jaegers are about to beat their end. Starstorm getting rather fragmented there with the grenade. So many explosions, so much carnage. Fighting on the centers, getting extra intense. Oh, Panther takes a rear hits here. And Ares, I think, also getting ready to sneak up on the northern victory point as Havoc is so focused on the center now. 112 is 177. Jaegers moves the Pathfinders. Down to 2.
We've got him. Enemy down to 10 points.
10 points. But yeah, I mean, such a massive gap in Tashes. I mean, Havoc is really, in theory, should be bleeding out Ares, but again, just with all the various benefits here Ares has, he's clearly not being bled very much. Now we got charging with the Hellcats. The Sherman's got such a massive numerical advantage in armor here. It just, Havoc can't really do much there against it. He's trying with the Flak 30s, the Panzerschrecks. Even the Pack Bank is doing something, but it's just not enough to, like, really meet these numbers. And there we go. Lost his remaining Panzer. In the end, Ares lost 2 Hellcats and Sherman take out 3 Panther 4s. And more crucially, he can afford those losses much more compared to Havoc.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
4 points left.
Anti-tank gun
3.
is out of action. Victory
2.
point now under enemy control.
And stop there. 191. This is 117. 2. 1. And yeah, that's GG. Game over. A loss there for Havoc. A victory for Ares. Again, just significant resource advantage. And Havoc just couldn't really, like, find a way to, like, you know, just really inflict heavier or permanent losses, because just trying to, like, attract his opponent wasn't going to work out there. Again, just the medic station, again, the advanced logistics, plus the other stuff the USF got going, just meant, like, bleeding him out really wasn't going to matter. Like, we look at army value again, he had, like, almost at times, like, you know, 100 casualty advantage, but if you look at the army value, you wouldn't think that, would you? Like, just the way the USF currently is working is, like, just not really ideal, at least for a game. So, yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. You learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment. This is Imperial Legion. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.